Hey, what's up, guys? Your boy OG Black. Smash, like, subscribe. I got a good one for you guys today on Thursday. And I'm going to be getting into this video because I think that you guys all need to know this information. So if you're not subscribed to the OG Black Show, subscribe yourself. Remember, we're not paid and we don't get monetized. And we do this because we like to, guys. And here we go. About to bring you guys something I don't think anybody else has been talking about. This is something OG Black loves doing. Letting you guys have information on people that nobody's talking about. Now, yesterday I gave you guys information on Manuel Torres' son, who's in prison right now. And I'm going to give you a little history about one of Manuel Torres' sons that nobody talks about. It's funny because he has his dad's name, but it's actually his middle name. And I'm going to give you his name right now so you guys all know. His name is Jose Manuel Torres Felix Acosta. He has 5 names, guys. You know, kind of like OG Black does. It's kind of funny. OG Black's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 names too. All right. He was born 1982, December the 23rd, in El Dorado, Sinaloa. Now, you guys, I'm going to tell you guys something about this. His dad was very happy when he was born. Now, a lot of people say, who is this kid and what he is? He, from my understanding, is a child out of wedlock. Or like they would say in the U.S., a bastard child. It is what it is, guys, but check this out. I know his dad cared for him enough that his mother gave him his dad's birth name and last name, which is really important in Mexico, because when a dad doesn't think that the kid's his, he don't give him anything in Mexico. It ain't like the U.S. where, oh yeah, he's my son. No, it don't work that way, all right? Now, here's the funny part about this whole situation, guys, and I want you guys to understand this. I'm going to let you guys in on a little secret. The records and stuff that I understood that were indicated about this kid was that he was also born in California, it says, in Los Angeles. Now, the DEA and the California Department of Corrections also has him being registered as, and I'm reading this, guys, because a lot of you guys have wanted exact information. They say that my show lacks the exact information that they need. So here you guys go. Chew your hearts out. Eat your words, guys. He was registered in Los Angeles, California at the Martin Luther King Hospital. And if you guys don't know what's so legendary about the Martin Luther King Hospital is there's no records no more. The records got thrown away, burnt away, smashed, whatever, lost, whatever you guys want. The Martin Luther King Hospital in LA is famous. You got everybody being born in LA, and that hospital is one of the hospitals that there's not a lot of information about. You know, and I'm going to bring you guys in on another situation about him. Being born in El Dorado, I believe he's the only one with a dual citizenship or maybe a dual registry. I don't know how it works or how they did it over there in Mexico for him. But regardless, they did it probably the same way they did OG Black. Now I'm going to give you guys a real good example of what I'm talking about. His brother Quique is in a Mexican prison in Mexico. There's rumors that Miles Zambada's son is making a comeback. There's rumors of them taking over Mexico City and getting rid of El Toñito and everybody else who's running it there. These are rumors, but a lot of these rumors seem to be making true. Now, would the old man trust the Felix Torres family? He sure does. That's one of the families that he believes took care of him. And the Felix Torres family, you know, a lot of them never believed a word that other government officials told them that El Señor Mayo had turned them in. Now, there's people in their family that I understand think the same way, but I don't think that they think that. You know, there's a couple of them who have their own thoughts, but it is what it is, guys, and I'm not here to talk about that. So you guys know Jose Manuel Torres Felix Acosta. Okay, I'm going to get into it right now. Is in the United States Penitentiary. I'm not going to say where. He is in protective custody, and he was stabbed 22 times. A lot of people say, God damn, 22 times. Yeah. From my understanding, I'm going to tell you guys what I came across and what people told me about this situation. Because OG Black's been able to communicate and talk to a lot of fellas and a lot of guys that he knows and a lot of people he's done time with. Now, from my understanding, this guy landed in the U.S. prison, was doing pretty well at first. Had money, was tossing money around, people were happy, and when you got money and you got food and you got drugs, guys, guess what? You're the king. And to make a long story short, from my understanding was that he got pressured into moving some drugs. These drugs got caught, confiscated, people got in trouble, people ended up telling. At the end, he was the mastermind behind it, so guess what? He took pretty much the burden of the fall. Now, he had a possibility of parole, he had possibility of a lot, so you know, he thought about his future, and you know, his lawyer probably told him, hey, look, man, if you catch any cases in there with drugs or anything, you're pretty much done. You know, you ain't gonna get paroled, you're not gonna get an appeal. And so my understanding was that his situation for the drugs, and they got caught. He didn't want to go down for the crime, so he ended up telling. Now, you guys can look at it any way you want to look at it. He did what's best for his business. He did what's best, whatever, guys. You know, you can explain what happened as much as you want, but at the end, like my dad said, telling is telling and ratting is ratting. So what happened was that he thought that he was untouchable. You guys got to understand something. When someone makes a real big problem like that and gets somebody of high ranking in MA or Aryan Brotherhood or the Black Gorilla family in trouble, and they're made, your ass is grass in our state penitentiaries. Here in California or almost anywhere Emma has reach, whether it be in the federal or the state. So you guys know he was stabbed 22 times. He lived. He was put in protective custody. And he has a parole date, I believe, of 2032, which is about 12, 13 more years, which isn't that bad, guys, because he has a date. You know what I mean? And a lot of people are like, oh, he's got a date. You know, it is what it is. The reason why I'm bringing this story to you guys is because yesterday when I made this video about Kiki Torres, a good fellow of mine, a good camarada of mine that I did time with in prison called me and told me, hey, man, you should do one on little Manuelito. And I was like, who the fuck is that? He goes, it looks exactly like his dad. I was like, no shit. They're like, yeah. So he explained to me what happened. I did some verifications. I called some people and they said, yeah, they said they remember that hit on the yard. And to tell you guys the truth, I was allowed to say the names of the guys that hit him on the yard because they're both lifers. And I have it right here. Hold on, I wrote it down. All right, so the guys that ended up stabbing Jose Manuel Torres Felix Acosta on the yard was Mario Garcia from Compton 13, and his nickname was Rabbit. And the second guy was Jose Montes from Barrio Baker in Bakersfield. And there's another person, but their name's blacked out on this. I don't know why they blacked it out. He probably turned informant or whatever, so they blacked it out. But yeah, guys, I mean, you guys got to understand something. It doesn't matter what you do or what happens. If you land in a California or anywhere in the United States penal system and you offend MA, you offend Aryan Brotherhood, you offend BGF, they will get you, even in protective custody if they can. You know, so here's a little story for you guys on Thursday. I hope you guys enjoy it. It's your boy OG Black, always bringing you guys the fire. Remember, guys, doesn't matter where you're at, you can be touched. You know what I mean? It's your boy OG Black. Smash, like, subscribe, hit my PayPal. My Patreon is open. My Cash App is open. All the descriptions are below. Thank you guys for all your support, and I'm out.